Okay, so at this point, you should have read this letter from Dr. Morega about this fossil specimen that we found, and it's labeled the Mesosaurus, is what the name of it is. And we found that it is on two different sides of the ocean here. That's found not only on South America, but also in Africa. But we know that it couldn't swim across there. So what he's trying to figure out is how did this organism exist on those two continents? So that's our chapter one question is what was a land like where the Mesosaurus fossils are found? And what you need to do at this point is take a moment to open your science notebook, create a new section in your science notebook, and label it Unit 2 for plate motion is our new unit. So make sure you've labeled plate motion as a new unit in your science notebook, and page 1, create a table of contents. So the next page in your science notebook should be a table of contents. It's labeled plate motion. That's the unit that we're in. And the first one on the table of contents, the first page, is this vocab term called paleontologist. So go ahead and say that out loud to yourself, paleontologist. It's a scientist who studies fossils or bones that are embedded in rocks in order to learn about the history of life on Earth. Make sure you've added that in on your page 1 of your plate motion table of contents, and then create a vocab page for that particular word. Go ahead and pause the video here so that you can do that now. Page 2 on your table of contents is going to be cross-section. Go ahead and add that into your table of contents and then flip to the next page right after where you created your definitions for paleontologist. And create a vocab page for cross-section. It is a diagram that shows what the inside of something looks like. Don't forget, under your definition, you are also drawing a picture and you are giving examples, just the way you did for our Geology on Mars unit. You can pause the video here so that you can do that. And the third word you're adding in third page in your vocab book today is outer layer. Then go ahead and flip to page 3 of your vocab notebook and write down outer layer. And the definition is it's Earth's outermost layer of hard, solid rock that is underneath the soil, vegetation, and water. Go ahead and add those into your science notebook. It's going to follow very similarly to how we did it in Geology on Mars. You'll have the table of contents, like I said. You should have 3 pages filled in for our plate motion unit in your science notebook. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Miss Casey.